Well, as you know, the countdown to Halloween is officially on, and one of our favorite North Providence prop masters is back at it again with a display that draws people from near and far.
NBC 10's Sam Reed shows us something good.
It's back and better than ever. The North Providence dad that's on a mission to make people happy at Halloween has once again stepped up his game.
I'll see people out and about, and they'll thank me for doing it and tell me to keep doing it, and you're the Halloween guy.
In 2023, now 47-year-old Stephen Simino transformed his Benjamin Drive lawn into a scene that was out of this world, literally.
3 years ago, my younger daughter had the idea to do Stranger Things theme, so we did that.
Right after October 31st, he went to work again, this time adding another favorite flick for his theme.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, where fantasy and fun come to life.
And last year, my older daughter picked Five Nights at Freddy's.
And here we are in 2025, and Stephen's lawn is larger than life.
Hundreds and hundreds of hours.
Adding in Tim Burton's blockbuster classic.
And then this year, Beetlejuice. Well, I picked it just because my wife loves the movie and my mother loves the movie.
All three of the highly anticipated displays are now on his lawn.
That's one thing that shocks me throughout the years. If they're real big fans of what we put up, that movie, that they will come from far.
The most impressive part about this, it's all homemade.
When you grow up poor, you got to kind of make all your own stuff. So that kind of helped my creativity.
Stephen spends all year working on the display in his garage. Each expense is carefully calculated and no detail is spared.
All recyclable crap. The only thing we might buy is paint. Even the paint I'll buy is the return paint. Stuff in from couches, wood thrown out, anything I could find.
This year, there's even more to see. Stephen has portrayed different scenes from Beetlejuice, like when he turns into a snake or the worm that wraps around his yard. He's got him turning into a carnival ride. And of course, there's Bob on the bench and the cut-in-half lady.
Seeing the looks on the kids' faces and hearing them scream, and it's great.
This takes a lot of work, but the labor of love and what it does for people helps push him forward.
At one point, I almost wanted to give up halfway through the year and not do it. And then my mother reminded me about all the little kids that look forward to coming here, and it made me change my mind.
Showing you something good. I'm Sam Reed.
Shows us something good this Halloween.
Ahead of the Halloween holiday, with pumpkins perched proudly in their hands.
I was really excited to come here.
Students from Birchwood Middle School are making their way into the Lincolnwood Rehab and Healthcare Center.
We brought 15 of our students today, but we had upwards of 50 students that wanted to come and participate.
Participate in the nursing home's first ever in-person pumpkin painting and carving party with students. Since last year, it was from afar.
The kids had sent over pumpkins for us because we were in COVID. They sent us a whole bunch of pumpkins and really made the residents happy.
So this year, they showed up, all smiles, picking partners to spend the meaningful morning with.
Abdul Brown here. Love seeing the kids. They're great. And we have a lot of fun with them.
80-year-old Edward Aquilante.
We haven't used the black, have we?
Has partnered with 13-year-old Sam Keating.
It was very cool for us to start painting together.
The pumpkins, though, are ones that can't be bought. Because the kids put in a lot of work to produce perfect produce for the party.
We grew them in our STEM class, so it was very cool for us to bring our pumpkins here, because we all take care of them throughout every grade.
Enrichment Director Jane Oliva says though they take really care of their residents, sometimes things can get lonely here.
It just brightens up their day.
And with this, kids are not only getting in the Halloween spirit, but they're lifting the residents' spirits too.
Kind of makes you want to cry. It's beautiful.
While there's arts and crafts, there's also patience and acceptance.
I really enjoyed this.
Of new friendships formed between young and old.
The sports guy?
Yeah, I play soccer.
Soccer? Beautiful. Means a lot, because it's a lot of togetherness. And in a nursing home, you need that.
Principal Brian Gilmore says what the kids are getting in return is something that can't be taught in textbook.
It's the best form of learning.
And to witness it all is much sweeter than any candy that's given out on Halloween.
It's not about painting pumpkins, it's about the bond and the conversation and the friendships that are created.
Showing you something good. I'm Sam Reed.
As the Halloween season wraps up, the kindness of kids in Westerly who had been trick-or-treating, that's going to stick around for a while.
The gesture was caught on camera by a resident. NBC 10's Sam Reed shows us something good.
You guys want another piece of candy?
Reaping their rewards of Sunday night success, fifth grade friends Jackson Pansiera, Jack Binger, and Andrew Kitchen got all the candy they could in the Robin Hills area of Westerly.
We went to pretty much all the main houses in the neighborhood.
One of those homes was Kristen Wells, who wasn't there.
So we put a bowl out with a sign with a little rhyme on it for kids that were trick-or-treating in our neighborhood.
But by the time the Karate Kid, Creepy Jester, and Doggo showed up, somehow 6 bags of candy were gone.
We walk up. We all just stand there, read the sign to ourselves.
Take 2. Leave the rest for other guests. Happy Halloween.
We all looked down at the exact same time and
When we came home, it was already dark. We were going in the house, and I looked in the bowl, and there were a few pieces, but it wasn't any of the type of candy that we have. So I was so confused. I'm like, how did this get here?
Curious as to how chocolate bars became Skittles and other treats.
I looked at our security camera footage to see what had happened.
Was an act of kindness, way sweeter than the candy that was left.
And I was like, guys, we should put in candy because, there could be other trick-or-treaters who come by. And honestly, we're all done with COVID, so candy's really the best thing we can do to help everyone.
One by one, they each added some of their own stash to the bowl.
It's just this instinct that we had just to kind of you know what? Let's just make someone stay if we can.
They did it so kids who came after them would leave with something.
Didn't want them to be sad at their first house there's no candy. Yeah.
Kristen posted the video on social media.
I had seen a lot of stories of not so nice things happen, with people who left their bowls out, and it was just a nice story.
The act was the talk around town.
I was just super interested in the fact that a small act like that just blew up.
The kids weren't the only ones surprised about what happened on Halloween.
I didn't expect to see that, and especially without an adult even with them. It was just the kids decided to do that on their own.
The boys say giving away their hard-earned candy wasn't too hard because what they did was the real treat.
It's a good thing of what we did because people are going to look back on that and they're going to be like, you know what, maybe someday I could do something. I want to do something like that next year or something. Yeah.
Showing you something good, I'm Sam Reed.
Well, a staple in the Cumberland community is eager to welcome back its customers to a new and improved property.
Yeah, if you're looking for fall festivities, look no further than this farm. NBC 10's Sam Reed shows us something good.
As the fall chill slowly starts to crawl into Cumberland, there's a particular place that's eagerly awaited its arrival.
This is a hidden gem. We have about 250 acres.
For more than a century, thousands have frequented Adam's Farm.
Adam's Farm got its name from my great-grandfather, Adam.
Which is now officially open every day in autumn, welcoming guests from all over to experience all they have to offer.
In a 7-week period is the majority source of revenue for the farm, and that keeps us going.
While there's pick your own pumpkins, apples, corn, and hay mazes, everything here has some sort of sentimental value. The candy apples are made by the manager's mom. The pumpkins, painted by cousins. If there was a definition of family business, the boys who run this place are the epitome.
I was only 5 years old. I was underneath the cows.
Just ask 93-year-old Louis Marzulkowski, who actually built the first barn out of repurposed wood. And he still works here today.
I love the farm. I always did all my life.
What was once a former dairy farm is now home to dozens of unwanted or rescued animals. The family of farmers don't believe in throwing anything away. The basketball hoops used to pick up hay. Old tractor tires are a place to play. But the biggest project started several years ago when the barn began to crumble.
I don't want nothing destroyed over here.
So the family stepped up big time.
Moved away after college and law school, but had the call back being like, if you want to keep the farm in the family, you got to come back home. So I chose to come back to the farm.
For the last 6 years, this big, beautiful barn has been getting a facelift.
We had to redo roofs. We had to redo the interior.
While the project cost a pretty penny, it was the Cumberland community's support that helped make it possible.
Being able to open our doors during the fall is such a treat for us. And then when they buy a pumpkin, they basically put a new shingle on the roof.
This week is the first time in years everything is all done.
Oh, God, beautiful. I wanted it done. It needed to be done.
The Marzulkowski family says it means so much to welcome people to their place of peace, which is something Louis says he now has too.
Well, I'm proud of the farm. That's what I worked for all my life. And that's what I would like to have for them to work to keep everything going so families can enjoy it.
Showing you something good. I'm Sam Reed.
Finally at 5:30, we've got the scoop about a Massachusetts ice cream shop that's turning a lot of heads this season.
Yeah, they've taken customer service above and beyond for fans of Halloween. Here's NBC 10's Sam Reed with something good and spooky.
Right on the Rhode Island, Massachusetts line in Bellingham, while some creameries have closed for the season.
Debbie, your order is ready. Debbie, your order is ready.
Family favorite Chevy's Ice Cream is open through November.
We've been very busy. Yeah, we still have our full menu available.
On top of the deliciousness, they've sprinkled in some fall favorites.
We do have themed Sundays, like we have a Beetlejuice Sunday. This week we're starting the Nightmare Before Christmas inspired Sundays.
And while customers come for a tasty treat, now through Halloween, they're offering a different kind of ice cream.
It's just something fun for our customers to enjoy when they come to see us.
For weeks, owner Shayna Murray and her right-hand man Roland have been setting all of this up.
I started setting up the Tuesday after Labor Day. Still going. We're still not at full capacity. We should be done by this Friday.
While the recent storm set them back a bit, things are looking bigger and better than ever.
I'm a little bit of an artist, and I like doing things different, and this is different.
Shayna says what started out with her dad as a few Halloween decorations has since blown up.
My dad started doing it when he opened in 2012. He did it until about 2018.
And after taking a break for a few years, the Halloween haunt is back for another one. And it's quite the sight to see.
A lot of the blow-ups and animatronics survived from back in 2012, but we've added a lot more to it between last year and this year.
It's becoming more like the La Salette of Halloween.
Besides the dozens of larger-than-life blow-ups and animatronics, there's also an experience.
We have the Haunted Tunnel of Terror. We extended it this year. There's a lot of jump scare animatronics in there, and it's really for the bravest of the brave, I guess.
And all of this is at no cost to the public. They can be scared if they dare.
We don't charge for it. There's no purchase necessary to go through. I think it's just kind of a way to give back. It gets people excited.
The decision to dedicate so much time and money was easily influenced by Shayna's daughter, Savannah.
I love Halloween, and my mom did this flag because she loves me.
And the owners here say sharing their labor of love has been the cherry on top for the entire ice cream shop.
People are commenting that this has become part of their annual tradition now. It feels fantastic, especially when I see people taking pictures and videos and enjoying it. It makes it all worth it.
Showing you something good. I'm Sam Reed.
It really is such a good idea because people do have so many Halloween traditions now.
Those inflatables are really taking over.
Yeah, they really are. And I bet people are still buying ice cream because of it.
But packed tonight and for the weekend.
If you're looking to buy pumpkins for your porch or maybe to carve, well, there's a place in South County that sure would appreciate you stopping by.
And it's not to make a buck for themselves, but for those struggling in the community. Here's something good. Pulling up in Peacedale right outside of the Congregational Church is a tractor trailer. And inside, an assortment
big orange pumpkins. There were 3,000
of almost every kind of pumpkin one might imagine.
And then we have 3,000 to 3,500 of all these little pumpkins, white pumpkins and gourds.
That one's very big.
With an assembly line consisting of more than 100 volunteers passing the pumpkins to their perch.
Great arm workout, really.
In about 2 hours' time, all of them are unloaded.
I don't even know how many pounds of pumpkins we moved.
While pumpkin patches are popping up all over, this is not only beautiful to look at.
I think it gets people in the mood to come together and support a community.
But there's an even bigger purpose for the pumpkins.
I think it's a great thing.
Money raised goes to the Warm Center's Welcome House that helps the homeless or those families in need of social services.
We serve about 5,000 adults a year, and this year we made 11,000 lunches for school-age children in our summer lunch program.
The housing situation, especially down here, has been incredibly difficult. Affordable housing is hard. We're seeing the rates of homelessness go up.
The church puts on this fall fundraiser, supported by a community that cares and run by a man with a lot of love.
I am the pumpkin man.
For the last 10 years, Walter Young has volunteered hundreds of hours each season.
Okay, I go home happy every day.
Resulting in more than $100,000 donated.
It's so heartwarming. I can't express how thrilling it is to see a community come together like this to help people who are in need.
The pumpkins are on loan from New Mexico. The distributor gets 60% of the purchase price. The Welcome House gets all additional funds.
I've known a lot of people who have been on the verge of homelessness. My family, when I was younger, was almost on the verge. So it's good to just be able to help out.
Each year, things have progressed with the pumpkins.
Because of your broadcast 2 years ago, we had people from all over the state.
Open through the end of October, it'll be all hands on deck daily.
It's a beautiful thing to do just to help another person.
And for those supporting the pumpkins with a purpose, it gives volunteers one, too.
To see these people come out for a community project in such force, it just, gives you joy.